I'm Bill Kerschbaum, and this is your podcast moment. Now, if you're starting a podcast for your own business, I want to congratulate you. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. One of the things that is most fun about starting your own podcast is naming it. And there are a lot of really great names of business podcasts out there. There are a lot of really bad names too. And it's important to find a great name for your business podcast. And the reason is that you want to be attracting new audiences. And as they are looking for your podcast, scrolling through lists and lists of podcasts that are out there, they're going to be looking for something specific. And you want to make sure that your name immediately hits what they think they're looking for. Okay, so here are 6 tips to help you find the ideal name for your podcast that will generate an audience and attract people and bring them to you. Number 1, when it comes to naming your podcast, clarity beats cleverness every time. So you might think of some really, some popular top podcasts out there. There's Smartless. There's Part of the Problem. Those are really intriguing, clever sounding names. So if your title makes people look at it and think, well, really, I have no idea what this is about, then you're going to lose them. Because especially with branded B2B podcasting, your audience is looking for solutions, not cleverness. And so they're going to be attracted to clarity. Yeah, this is what I need. So, number 1, make sure your name is clear. Number 2, make sure that it is search friendly, because your audience, as they're looking for new podcasts, they're going to be typing keywords into Spotify or Apple Podcasts or something like that. So think about, what are the keywords, what are the most important words that will help you get in front of your audience. Next, you want it to be audience-centric. So the title should speak to them. Think about their interests and their needs and what they're looking for, and name your podcast according to that. Not just something that's creative or something that you think is cool, but something they think is going to be valuable and helpful to them. You want to keep your title short and memorable. If someone can't recall it or easily type it in without checking their notes, then it's too long. Google also has character limits. So if it's going to show up in Google, you want to make sure that it's not so long that it doesn't show the whole title in the search results. One thing you want to think about also is, are you being redundant in your words? In other words, your audience already knows that it's a podcast. So you don't need to call it the Marketing Podcast Show Radio Hour or something like that, right? I'll be honest, the Mel Robbins podcast is not a great title. First of all, if you don't know who Mel Robbins is, there's no clarity there, right? Second of all, we already know it's a podcast. So if you want my honest take, the Joe Rogan Experience, the Mel Robbins podcast, those are not great names. Don't emulate them. Now, finally, you want to make sure that your title is unique and available. So check for domain names, social handles, existing shows before you get attached to a name. You don't want to find out too late that your podcast is competing with someone else that has almost the exact same name. So, clear, searchable, audience-focused, short, unique. That's the difference between a name that people remember and are attracted to and one that they scroll past. Okay, hope that was helpful. Contact me if you have questions. I'd be happy to help you in any way that I can. Good News knows how to get you heard above the herd with podcasting, and we can do that for you. Have a great day. Talk to you later.